Hi, I'm called Bonnie. The law 1 of 48 laws of power states that never outshine your master. The judgment for this law states that always make those above you feel comfortably superior in your desire to please and impress them. Do not go too far in displaying your talent, or you might accomplish the opposite. Inspire fear and insecurities. Make your masters appear more brilliant than they are, and you attain the height of power. Let me explain. The story Robert Greene used to back this law is in 1643, there was a king in France called Louis XIV, or the Sun King. He reigned in France for 72 years. He had a prime minister called Jules Mazarin, who died. Then the position of prime minister became vacant. And the man who seemed fit for that position was Nicolas Fouquet, who was then their finance minister. But somehow, the king decided to abolish the position of prime minister, which made Nicolas Fouquet felt that he is falling out of the king's favor, so he decided to do what he knows best by throwing lavish and extravagant party for opening of his new mansion. But his rare intention was to impress the king. Nicolas Fouquet invited so many prominent people, including the king, to the party. The party was so lavish that the king himself has not threw that kind of party before. So all the attention and praises were going to Nicolas Fouquet, which made the king felt less superior. It signifies to him that Nicolas Fouquet has more resources than him. The next day, the king ordered his men to arrest Nicolas Fouquet for embezzlement, stealing from the country, of which most of the stealing he did it on the king's behalf. The king put Nicolas Fouquet on trial and jailed him for 20 years. The reason why Nicolas Fouquet did what he did, he thought him throwing lavish party will signify to the king that he has more connection and he's the good fit for the position, but it did the opposite. So what can we learn from this? You have to understand power and know how it works. There is this dance called all-powerful dance, which can be done by Otufo. Any chief in Ashanti region who goes to any festival and perform that dance, he will lose his seat because it signifies this respect to Otufo. Because all-powerful dance means that I own the land of Ashanti region. So any chief who goes to any festival to do that dance will lose his seat. Therefore, you just have to know your limit in terms of power, authority, and reign longer. How can we apply Law 1 to our daily life? Everyone has insecurities. When you show up and display your talents to the world, you stir up all kinds of resentment, envy, manifestation of insecurities should be expected. Anyways, we cannot spend our life worrying about the petty feelings of others. But with those above acts, you must use a different approach. When it comes to power, outshining the master is the worst form of all mistake. The reversal of law 1 states that you cannot worry about upsetting every person you come across, but you must be selectively cruel. If your superior is a fallen star, there is nothing to fear from outshining him. Do not be merciful. Your master has no such scruples in his own cold-blooded climb to the top. Gauges strength if he is weak. Discreetly hasten his downfall. Outdo, outshine, outsmart him at key moments. If he is weak and ready to fall, let nature take its course. Do not risk outshining a feeble superior. It might appear cruel or spiteful, but if your master is firm in his position, yet you know yourself to be the more capable, find your time and be patient. It is the natural course of things that power eventually fades and weakens. Your master will fall someday, and if you play it right, you will outlive and someday outshine him. What can we learn from reversal law 1? Sometimes you have a brilliant idea and you present it to your boss, but your boss will reject it and throw it to trash can. Go back and pick up your idea, believe in yourself and put in the work and bring it to life to outshine him, like what Walter Alice Disney did. He had a brilliant idea of cartoon filming or animation. He presented it to his boss, but his boss rejected his idea. He picked it up and brought it to life and outshone his boss.